Hey, good afternoon, everybody. KTP, I'm Todd Adair, your building chair. I'm here with my bargaining team, uh, Matt, Evan, and Juan. They're all three of us here with our delegates from the National Forward Department here. We've been in a conference all week in Lexington, Kentucky, and I got a little information I want to give to the membership, some good news and some bad news. So I'll start off with the schedule. I'll start off with the schedule, what's going on in the plant, because there have been a lot of people going back and forth. Are we going to work the next couple of weeks or not? That answer is yes. Nothing has changed from the last posting I put out. Everybody comes back to normal on Monday the 9th. Super duties will come back online, and we'll continue to run super duties all the way. As far as right now, there's not taking them back out of the system. There will be a lighter schedule for the next 3 or 4 weeks, all the way through the week of April the 6th. The numbers will be reduced just a little bit on how many super duties we'll run each shift. I don't like to put that number out in case something does happen, but we are coming back to run, and we're going to be running the normal back Super Duty and SUV starting Monday tonight. Talking about Super Duty being off this week, I give a shout out to Steve Morse. Steve is working hard with the company to make sure all the names get reported up to Frankfurt to make y'all's life a little bit easier when you go to call in on Sunday for those members that are affected with unemployment. Steve also, I was able to get Steve put on Sunday. He'll be in the plant. So if somebody does run into some issues, you can contact Steve at the union office, in-plant union office on Sunday if you do run any kind of issues. And then we'll work it out as the issues come along. Hopefully we don't have many. Hopefully Steve's been awesome on this job. I shout out to him and my team on working hard when we do run into some layoff periods that they try to clean everything up best they can and get people's their money in a timely manner. So shout out to Steve again. And again, good luck on all that. So talking about that, hopefully one thing good, if somebody does have some problem with unemployment, you will get a check next week, which is great. Profit sharing will pay out on March 12th. March 12th, next Thursday, that will pay out. So talking about that, the paycheck stubs will start posting, but more than likely, every time in the past, the paycheck stub never shows up on Tuesday night when profit sharing and bonuses all come about. The folks have been down the road here a time or two and understand that, so please be patient with that. I know the paycheck stub site is very frustrating at this time. That was a key topic for this week's discussion also while we was here with all the Ford delegates across the nation, and they're working on some other issues. But if you do run any problems and still not having access to your paycheck stub, please make your way to the IT department in our implant. They're there 24 hours a day, so there'll be there somebody for every shift, every crew. And they're up by labor at gate 4. And go down the hallway, just ask somebody for the IT department, and they'll help you get access. And they had to do my own phone. I couldn't get on myself. And so just be patient with them and then make your way up there. So again, for those paycheck stuff. Next, I'll talk about is the big question, the big topic on a lot of our legacy members are sitting out there wondering, that's SRRI. We felt pretty confident coming into this meeting that we would get something out of this right now, but obviously it didn't come true. Ford has pulled back. They had talked like they was going to let us have it. The National Forward Department has been working. They were supposed to get an announcement on Monday. It did not happen. They've been in meetings after meetings with herself and all the other chairmen throughout the plants. And Ford let us know this morning that SRRI is not coming at this time. But I do want the membership to know this. That's why I want, you got to make your choices on what you want to do if you're eligible to retire or not. And that's why I get this video out here to let you know what's going on. At this time, there's no SRRI. That does not mean that the National Forward Department and Laura Dickerson, Vice President, and Scott Estridge and his being AA and Greg Poet will not stop fighting, because they will. They're going to continue to fight and hopefully get the SRI down the road. Just no time and manner on it. They're going to continue to fight and try to get a retirement package. I just can't guarantee when that can happen, because like I said, Ford made it look like pretty promising that we was going to get something, but they pulled back. So we'll see what happens here down the road. But don't give up on the National Forward Department. Hopefully they work something out here, and I just don't have a time on that, working something out. So you'll have to make that decision on your retirement, on what's best for you and your family. And I apologize on that. I felt pretty strong we'd get it. So I just got to get that information out there. There will be a contract letter at the end of this video for the SRI, so you can read it yourself on, how much we can hold a company to it. In this 2026, it's just a discussion. There's no guarantee that we can get it, but we do want it for our members. We do want it. But I want to put that language out there so everybody can see what we're up against. It's just discussion, no guarantee on the 2026. So that'll be at the end of this video. You can see the contract language on that SRI. Next, I'll pass this out there too. we've been in a lot of discussions on a lot of the other processes. I think it'll bore you with all that going on right now, but when we get back, I want to put out the minutes and everything that was discussed throughout the whole National Forest Department. Something when I took over this job, we used to do a long time ago, and I did it at my last National Forest Conference. But we'll put out all the minutes from all the other plants and what other plants and facilities are doing, what they make, and how many hours they're running, so everybody on the floor can kind of see and compare our plant to other plants and stuff. It'll take a couple weeks to get that out to the membership, so we'll get all that stuff next week, put it all together, and hopefully the following week we'll get something out to the membership, and that way we'll have all the minutes and everything that was discussed here at the National Forest Department during the week here in Lexington, Kentucky. I hope everybody stays safe at this time, and always remember, reach one, teach one.